I first learned about faith in my father's arms. Every summer I would go to the New Jersey shore with my family, and our family would rent a house, and we would spend long days at the beach and evenings strolling the boardwalk. My dad would come and spend the weekends with us. Even now I can conjure up the smells and the tastes of those lazy months of July and August. Suntan lotion, sand and salt, and sweet vanilla frozen custard. I just loved the ocean, and I rejoiced in jumping in the waves of the Atlantic until one day I was toppled by a very large wave, and the strong pull of the tide made it hard for me to regain my balance. I recovered, but I was pretty shaken by the experience. So when my father joined us at the beach that weekend, he noticed something had changed. I no longer ventured into the ocean, but remained content to play where the water barely lapped at my ankles. He never said a word. He would just walk with me out into the ocean. And when a large wave threatened, he lifted me up. He lifted me up, and he carried me. I learned once again to love the waves. It's ironic that my father had never learned to swim. Fortunately, I did not know that at the time. But nevertheless, he carried me. And it was in those arms, more than in all my theology textbooks, that I learned about God and trust and faith. In our own lives, too, it's the arms that carry us, lift us up, embrace us, that teach us most about courage and faith. In those arms of a parent, a loved one, a friend, we sense the outstretched arms of God. My father died in 1984, but I still remember. I still remember those sun-tanned arms holding and lifting me up, telling me whenever I was afraid, Sandy, don't worry, I'll go too. I think of God as the arms that carry me over the waves and coax me to do a little more than I imagine I can. Thank you, Dad.
One of the lovely things about this collaboration is periodically over the last months, I would open an email and there would be another story from Sandy. When this one came in, it was, oh, what a lovely story. And this is a song about my father. It seemed a good pairing. When I was small, I often said that there were ugly things beneath my bed. I'd slip downstairs when I got scared into the safety of Dad's easy chair. And that chair was like a long, deep sigh that'd stay until he'd say it's time. But he'd always smile and put his hand in mine and tell me I'll go too. I'll go too, I'll go too. That's what he'd say, that's what he'd do. Don't go alone, I'll walk with you. I'll go too. When I was learning how to swim, I'd look down at the water and back at him. He'd say, take my hand, we'll both jump in. I'll go too, I'll go too. That's what he'd say, that's what he'd do. Don't go alone, I'll walk with you. I'll go too. So many nights I wandered, so many things to pray, so many acts of courage we face each and every day. Almost noon in a white lace dress, I had my doubts if I could do the rest. He said, take my hand, just do your best. I'll go too, I'll go too, I'll go too. That's what he'd say, that's what he'd do. Don't go alone, I'll walk with you. I'll go too. In a quiet place in the April snow, and it was time to finally let her go. I took his hand and said, I know I'll go too. I'll go too, I'll go too. That's what he'd say, that's what he'd do. Don't go alone, I'll walk with you. I'll go too. Someday we all will understand, and we'll walk right into the promised land. But I hope an angel takes me by the hand and tells me I'll go too. I'll go too, I'll go too. That's what he'd say, that's what she'll do. Don't go alone, I'll walk with you. I'll go too, I'll go too, I'll go too. That's what he'd say, that's what she'll do. Don't go alone, I'll walk with you. I'll go too, I'll go too.